Okie dokie, what the hell were we doing? I haven't got a ball these. Let's ask Dearest Susan. Let us creep towards Dearest Susan in a most suspicious manner, which really does make me wonder what exactly the hell I'm going to do to her. Looks like these fellas are... Oh, I haven't said hello. Hello! Looks like these fellas are hold up tight. Lesson you'll want a fight on your hands. You're gonna have to go in real quiet like. What do you think we should do next? We're going to get a move on westward. I reckon a train's the way to go. Didn't that map the hostler gave you a marker? Have a full railroad camp or another? Might be worth checking out. Any other ideas? You should deal with Stripey Hat Gang over in the Cavern Canyon. I have completely forgotten about those. Never mind. Should we deal with this place? Because I seem to remember there was something that prevented me from doing this. And I've completely forgotten what it was. This is the problem with recording episodes like a week and a half, or a week apart from each other is what I'm trying to say. Give the dog a bone. With a knick-knack paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins to contentedly gnaw on the human femur. Oh, goodness. Okay. I can't remember where I got that. I sincerely hope I didn't drag that out of somebody's body. I'm trying to remember what bone the femur is. One of the leg bones, I think. I presume this is the house in the desert, and I feel like I shouldn't be going to the other side of it just yet. The hinges on this gate are real rusty. If we open it, the bandits inside we're definitely going to hear it. Let me rethink this. Okay, so it seemed like I could deal with the dog, except I needed an item, because the first time I came here it didn't give me the option to have a bone. And I think I picked up the bone last time, so presumably later on I can find something to deal with this gate, possibly a step ladder, and I could just jump over it or something. But we haven't dealt with any bandits in a while, so let's go to the Cavern Canyon and see what we can find there. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and a broken pair of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. Look through the wreckage. You pore over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. A copy of Modern Snake Oil. Oh, fascinating. I think that gives me like a skill, if I remember correctly from earlier. Let us have a read of this. Learn a new snake oiling skill, indeed. There's a fold-out chart listing all of the hottest new poisons. Gives the expert poisoner a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. There's an article with the list of tips and tricks for moving really quickly. It gives a quick on the draw skill that increases your speed, a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind and spirit. It gives the strong medicine, a combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle moxie and mysticality. I don't think I'm doing much poison at the minute. I'm mostly just shooting people, which I think is possibly not what my character class is supposed to do, so possibly I'm playing the game completely wrong. Having a high speed will be useful, but that's only really useful at the beginning of the fight, because it just means whether you go first or they go first, and it gives you a small advantage. I mean, this could be used for a pinch. Oh, I don't know. Don't learn anything. Yes, many teenagers have that attitude, trust me, I know. Right, I don't know. Let's go for that one. Afterwards, you accidentally drop the magazine into a puddle, ruining it. Shucks. Well, that was a lot less exciting than most of the other ones that usually involve small nuclear explosions and things like that. What? Danger. Spidek. I'm going to presume that is a terrible R and not a K. What else have we got here? Another coffee cactus, but I can't remember encountering one of those before. What do we have in here? These would be the stripy-hatted people. Oh, these are the ones wanted for tasteless hat vandalism, because that's quite accurate. Let me just sneak up with no cover whatsoever. I don't really want to deal with the spider, but I don't massively want to deal with you guys over. Okay, you're really pushing your luck here. If you get any closer, they're definitely going to attack you. Okay. I'll tell you the reason that I don't want to get into fights with everybody. A, I am terrible with combat, and B, I noticed there's a pair of achievements. One is fulfilling the, unless I am very much mistaken, the Dirtwater Jail, and another one fulfilling the Dirtwater Morgue. So it seems like you can either kill people or not kill people. That might not be the case for all of them, but I would like to avoid murdering people where at all possible. I feel like we do enough murdering in most other games. These bones make you pretty reluctant to investigate this hole. Really? Having a bone usually encourages most people to go investigating holes. Anyway, moving swiftly on. This crate has some booze scrawled on it. I mean, it has the word booze scrawled on it. They didn't scroll it in booze. This crate has the word medicine. To be honest with you, there's no other way I could have pronounced it. And some weapons. Let's have some weapons. You dig through the crate. It's mostly full of packing straw, but then you finally find a fancy knife at the bottom and hear a sudden chittering coming from behind you. This is the kind of fancy knife you'd wear at a fancy cocktail party. Is that better than my crowbar? Yes. Yes, by a significant amount. I'm going to do that and attack people with a massive knife. Now I look like some kind of a crazy serial killer. You must have a death wish standing in this class. No, I've just cured my arachnophobia. That's all. We better get out of there. Can I use the crowbar on here? Yes, I can. Excellent. Marvellous. These boards won't hide. Can't hide from your prying eyes, nor your prying crowbar. Marvellous. This door has like 15 deadbolts on it, and there was a note tagged to it saying, "Please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider." Even then don't open it, because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a giant spider. Oh goodness, that's wonderful. It isn't even science, you could hardly be expected to take it seriously. Does that lead me into the other cave where I was? I don't know. I'm going to sneak. I think over here. You can see the gang on the other side of the big pile of junk, but you're not going to be able to get past them from this end. Maybe if you had more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through. Or maybe if I had a small catapult. Okay then, I'll go this way then, I suppose. The tunnel behind this opening goes straight up, and there's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider, which means I've just allowed the spider access, but not me. Okay, can I re-access it from here? You hear a horrible skittering noise, followed by a scream, followed by more horrible screeching noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by some other screams. Oh, goodness. And then there's more skittering, and then silence. It's not just my arachnophobia, it's also my sense of self-preservation that's going to tell me to okay, I was thinking it was more going to be like a wait. Oh, maybe it was a wait option. I don't know. Danger kitchen. Why is that? Why is the kitchen and the bar dangerous? Why are these things dangerous? Do they have a very sweary Gordon Ramsay in them? Hello, mate. You don't look like a member of the stripy-hatted vandals. This poor chef has been chained to the wall. His eyes widen as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. You here to rescue me? I suppose. I mean, I kind of unleashed a giant spider on you, but other than that, yes, I'm definitely here to help you. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hand into yours and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. Sticky. How'd you do, Doug? I feel like I'm just commenting on the handshake. Right. I've been chained up in this dank cave for weeks, cooking for those stripy-hatted idiots. Sounds awful. You want to know the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right, and a shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. And what's wrong? The chain is only 4 foot long. Well, that's a bit rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school, with a million meat ideas in my head. Meat is capitalised, which means they're probably referring to the currency. Oh no, a million meat idea in my head. Oh, sorry, I thought you meant millions of ideas about how to cook meat. So it's like a consumable currency. Let's not even get to the economics of that, let's just move on. Anyway, what million meat idea? Promise you would steal my idea. Yeah, well, I mean, IPs don't exist at this moment in time, but don't worry, I promise. Okay then, there's a new kind of sandwich, or maybe it's a taco. It's revolutionary, I'm not quite sure it fits into the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it there's a sausage, but it's a bit of a sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of the pig, ground up so finely you can't identify them. Oh goodness, and so little was born. That would make sense to anybody outside of Europe. Never mind. Anyway, it's served with a long split roll, which chokes up the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. Oh goodness. You want to know the best part? The name. You want to hear the name? Oh, alright then. I call it the hot dog. What do you think? How about the hot sticky instead? I think there's something already called the hot sticky that involves a sausage, but how about the hot sticky? That'd be ridiculous. Hot sticky? What does it even mean? Ridiculous. Don't be so mean about it. Not that any of it even matters. Even if I do get off this chain, there's no point in hanging around this empty cave making hot dogs just for myself. I don't like the taste of them. You can set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant! You're a genius. Hot dogs for sale all day, every day. I'll make a mint. I say, there's an idea. What if I added mint to the sausage mixture? I was just about to comment on that. What do you call a word that it has two separate meanings? I've completely forgotten. It doesn't matter. You help him break the chain, so he leaves the cave, hauling the oven and the shelf of ingredients, muttering to himself their new sausage recipes. Well, that's that then. Did he leave anything behind? No, seems not. Okay then. Well, that was good. I have supported local business. Marvellous. Okie dokie, what else have we got? Looks like this place needs a new bartender. What's this? A job application? Oh wait, no. It's a jaw harp in his pocket. Maybe they killed him for playing the jaw harp too much. Where are his pockets? He clearly just a pile of items. Can I play this? What? It's a little twanger. You can pluck it if you like. You stick the twanger in your mouth and pluck it as best you can. Pluck it some more. Pluck your twanger some more. Pluck it some more. You can't stop plucking. Pluck it some more. You can't stop plucking. You pluck your twanger some more. You'll be plucking this twanger until the day you die. What a phrase. What a little collection of phrases we have just discovered together. Who left muffins on the floor? All of these bottles are empty. Can I go around the back? Yes, indeed I can. There are a few full bottles left on the shelf. Get some cheap whiskey, some cheap tequila, and some cheap wine. Label says it's from Italy, so it can't be that bad, can it? Oh wait, it says it's from Italy. Oh gosh. There are a lot of fine tequilas in the West. This is not one of them. This isn't one of the fanciest whiskies in the West, but let's face it, you ain't the fanciest cowpoke in the West either. No, indeed I am not. Okay, I don't know why that was dangerous, but apparently it was. Okay, how the hell am I going to get these people back to Dirtwater? The gang has been prepped for spider consumption. I don't know if you can arrest somebody who's just been cocooned in whatever the hell is the spider's weave, but never mind. You stand the cocoons on your back of your horse, except for one, which Susie carries on her shoulder like the badass she is, and you head back to Dirtwater Jail. Turn him in. Is that the stripy hat gang? What happened to him? They had a run-in with a giant spider of justice. Coming next summer from Marvel movie comics things. I don't know, I don't watch the bloody adverts. Fortunately, the reward is for results rather than explanations. Oh, if only my coursework went the same way. Marvellous. Marvellous. Just want to say hello. Well, she coughs at you as if you really ought to be doing something more important. Yes, okay then. Righty-ho then. Looks like these people have been dealt with. Oh yeah, that's the House in the Desert gang. Those are the people we're trying to deal with. We need some kind of, last seen an unregistered settlement? What? The Potemkin gang for unsolicited civil engineering or faulting of construction regulations. Unsolicited civil engineering? You mean they built you a dam that you didn't ask for? Okay. Last seen an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. The poster shows the location of the suspicious city the gang is hiding out in. Want to go check it out? Yes. You notice the location and resolve to bring these unlicensed builders to justice. You discover a new map location, the Potemkin gang hideout. Okay. Oh! It's Mr. Hot Dog. Well, if it isn't my saviour, howdy yourself. The sign outside? Yes, I had to change the name. Turns out I tried to file a trademark, and it turns out there's something already called a hot. Oh, so IPs do exist in this country. Oh. What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. It's how I feel after I get off a session of Reddit. Anyway, my single is removed, and I'm in business. Yes, just like every other company that decided to replace an S with a Z and think they were trendy. He gestures at the menu with the wall behind him. I'll buy something. What can we have? The elegant hot dog. This is exactly enough sausage and exactly enough bun to qualify as a hot dog. It is perfectly efficient. Thank you, 7 of 9. The jumbo hot dog. A thick, sturdy hot dog for a thick and sturdy cowboy. And the saucy hot dog. This hot dog has been embellished with zesty sauces. Don't get too excited though. The zesty sauce is just regular old mustard. Is there any of this stuff that I actually, I still want? Do I still need a board? I don't know whether weapons are specifically just weapons or whether they can still come in handy for other stuff. Because like the crowbar, for example, is useful for, yeah, it gives you the option to pry things open. But I don't know whether like the board might still come in handy at some point. I don't know what to do. I think I really want to sell this though for no particular good reason. Anyway, let's move on. We've got plenty of money, so I don't think we need to worry about any of that at the moment. What's this new item in my inventory? Is it just the whiskey I got from earlier? Probably. Right then, well, I guess since we're on some sort of justice high, let's go and do a bit more. Ah, see, good thing I didn't sell a crowbar. There's a crate on the road, which is not a crate's natural habitat. Poor lost crate. Maybe you can help it by ripping off its head with a large piece of metal. You help the crate by prying the lid off and helping yourself to its contents. A handful of nails, a depressed rancher candy. Like all things for ranchers, this candy was a lot better before the cows came home. Oh, it's a jolly rancher. It's a jolly rancher. Right, sorry, that took far too long for me to work out. Dearie me. Stop sticking your face. Stop sticking your face in a cactus. Susie looks over her notes. I think there's another ranch in the area. I don't know nothing about it though. It's pretty new. We better take a look. The Lazy Ado Ranch. Dear, oh dear. Yes. Thank you. Hello, friend. No entry into the bar. Oh dear. Is that because of my inability to find my cursed inventory? Is that due to my lack of trousers? It is like, you know, you ain't coming in wearing that shirt, mate. So go back to the allotment and get the scarecrow shirt. Did you get that joke either? What? A guy shouts visiting hours are over. No entry. What? Non-fake horse sales. Leave me alone. A guy shouts the hostler is on vacation right now, and then this bloke again isn't very happy. What? Genuine TNT and sandwiches. Oh, tea and sandwiches. Ah, funny. Town hall for an actual town, honest. What? I don't remember this place at all. This bandit looks distraught. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Did it look near the bar, near the jail, near the hostlers, near the sandwich shop? Best of luck with it, mate. Okay, a bit weird. Whatever. I am curious about these lines running down them. Like, why are there lines running down through the windows? That seems a bit suspicious. You dug into the outhouse to plan your next move. While you're pondering, you notice something weird. This outhouse has a back door. Leave through the back door. Oh, good. And now I'm in the Potemkin gang's backside. Marvellous. What is up with it? Oh, it's playing the music backwards. Because it's like a two-dimensional world. Funny. This doesn't seem safe at all. No, I'm sure it doesn't. What? Heavy load. This is the back of the jail. Turns out it's just flat plywood, and this is like a theatrical set. The ropes holding this up don't look very strong. You probably knock it over pretty easy, but you should probably hold off until just the right moment. A hefty load indeed. So, I'm wondering. I said it was the back of the jail, right? If I go back in here, yeah. Could I? Did you look near the jail? Oh, that's a good idea. I'll look there. Yeah. Where's that woman? Yes, you. That run away from me at every opportunity. What about you? Can I make you come over here? Not you. Good luck with that. I want to, like, get told. Oh, Colby, I want, like, the man with the beard to come over here and tell me off. Yeah, there we go. Now, if I chase you, if I endlessly... No. You unshaven muppet. Just come over here. Thank you. Okay, I think I think what it's going to be is, assuming that, again, there is the option of either killing them or not killing them, I can either crush them or destroy them. What? 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 What was that? That wasn't an item. I haven't got anything else. What was that? Mostly scabs? You've been poked by so many cactuses, your body has built up an extra layer of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. Oh, there's a certain irony there. Okay, yeah, I think if I use the dynamite, they'll probably die. But maybe if I drop this on them, they'll just get knocked out. I mean, it is a theatrical set, that's how these things work. This is the back of the jail. Turns out it's just plywood. And let's cut the ropes. Oof. This is the back of the jail. Oh, yes. Crash. Yes, the fake building has fallen. But I can't just go through here because I have to go through the magical two-dimensional flipping world of Outhouse-atorium. Righty-ho. Are they all dead? Please say they are not. No, they are just mostly dazed. The gang's knocked out. You can arrest them now if you would like to do so. Yes, please. You haul the sorry so-and-sos back to Dirtwater, and then you get your tongue untied, and lock them in the jail. Say, the Potemkin gang, how did you get 'em? Push the jail over on 'em. What? Never mind. 'Tis all in a day's work. Marvellous stuff. So, I'm guessing the House in the Desert gang will probably go in the first one, since they were the first one on the wall, and it looks like this is probably the next one. The Black Hat Bandits for horse theft and stealing of counterfeit glue. Who would make counterfeit glue? Glue isn't expensive. Last seen headed near the old millinery. No good can come of criminals with access to hat-making machinery. Oh, a millinery. Oh yeah, because no. I didn't think a millinery was where you made a hat. Never mind. Would you like to go investigate? Yeah, sure. You mark the location of the millinery on your map and spend some time saying millinery over and over again. Millinery. It's a good word. Whatever floats your cowboy boat, my friend. Whatever makes you happy. I mean, I've heard of bad words, but I've never heard of good words. We could go there, but I want to go to the Lazier Dude Ranch first. See what Susie has in store for us there. You can see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. Pick up some loose bits, because they're definitely not radioactive or anything. You scour around the impact crater and find 586 meat. Hang on, just grab hold of your ghostly horses and hold on to them for a minute. Why is there meat in the meteor? Oh, because it's a meteor. Oh. I should have seen that a long time ago, particularly because my favourite pizza from Domino's is the meteor. So you'd think I'd know. Gideons. Ugh, wannabes. Farm... I have no idea what that word is. Yeah, they're the worst. Nice yurts, though. The heck is a yurt? Let's get a needle and get out of here. Looks like someone's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. I better than sticking them down in trousers. Another box. An old burned crate. Guess it came with a property. Kick it open. That's a pretty good crate full. You get a handful of nails and a lock. Do I actually need these for anything? Yeah, I remember reading that. Does it say just sell them? Or... because some stuff does say just sell it. But, snake venom bladder. The hell is that? I don't remember getting that. I don't remember getting this either. What? This is a coal snake's skin that has been liberated from the coal snake's body. Put it on your hat. Yes. I've been thinking why I haven't had a new hat in ages. You put the coal snake's hat and your skin on your hat, making it slightly blacker than it was before, at least in the area right above the brim. Oh good, so it's gone from being vaguely interesting to being more one colour. Oh well, such is life. Okay, what else do we have? Madam, kindly stop thrusting. Okie dokie. I see somebody is putting together a live-action reenactment of the Three Little Piggies and the Big Bad Wolf. Hey, like, howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gia without any interference by the human hands. Who the hell is Gia? So, weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man, but basically, yeah. Okay, I suppose I'll buy one. Groovy, you get a herbal remedy. This dried piece of random dried weeds in a folded up sheet of paper. It's garbage stored in garbage, essentially, and it doesn't do anything. Eat it. I got something you can eat, madam, but it ain't that. Right, are you all doing the same thing? What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not too much. We moved into this little patch of land to grow our crops, but then we decided it's more natural just to let Gia grow wherever she wants, right? I know it's a lot easier too. That's what I think about naturists, right? They don't actually think that not wearing clothes like brings them close to nature. They just can't make good fashion choices, and they've just had too much trouble with it. So they thought, you know what, I can't be arsed with this anymore. I'm not dealing with it. Which, to be honest with you, is something I can empathise with. I feel the same way about many people. Where did you get that freakalicious hat? Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, and I forget which one. What did you take for it? Well, I have been thinking of trying a new style, maybe like one of the hats the army guys wears, back in the days, like as a kind of ironic statement. Oh, gosh. There's no thought over yonder that away. I'll swap ya if you can find me one of them hats. Discovered a new map location, Fort All Dead. Please tell me it's full of skeletons. Groovy. Okay, what about you? You look as if you've been battered black and blue, and for that I am very sorry. Hi, I'm Sticky. Especially after touching whatever the hell it was that woman put in that piece of paper. I'm Louise Lathrop. Why a long face, Louise? Basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing. They just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. How'd you end up in this predicament? I had it worst after graduating baking school and fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural gains. Fool that I was, I didn't realise all they were really interested in was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. So why didn't you leave? I haven't any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but the burden eating dirt. This is such a mess. So you're looking for a bit of work, huh? Oh yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking though. Do you know anywhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes to room and board. I just want to get out of here. I'm sorry, I don't. Shucks. But if you hear of anything, do let me know. I will. I'll keep my eyes open. A huge supply of unused fertilizer. I feel like I could come in handy with something. Can I go into any of these doors at all? Probably not. Can I go into the garden? This is not a garden. This is a load of unkept tripe. But never mind. Let's go in search of this hat, for I am quite excited to have a hat. To your light, you see the silhouette of a big circus tent towering over the pines. We'll go to that later. We've got one. Well, let's go one thing at a time. Righty-ho, how are we doing for time? Good for time. Okie dokie. Let's go into marvellous. I mean, I was correct, and I always like to be correct. However, now I'm quite frightened. What do you think about this situation? Good gravy. Did you ever see a thing like that before? Never. What do you reckon we should do about it? It's worth looking around at least, I guess. Can I go up here? Nice view. Yes, indeed. Hi, friend. Doesn't seem to notice you. Probably because it doesn't have any eyeballs. I've gone out the wrong door. Sorry about that. That's not where I wanted to go. Oh dear, my sense of direction is terrible. And now I've walked into a post. What? Strategy and privy and barracks. These crates are just decorative. There's no force in the universe that can pull this tarp off of this crate. What? Not even my amazing crowbar? Alright then. Anything else? What's this? This trash can smells terrible, but you know, you don't have standards or anything, so dig through it. Oh good, a disgusting old hat, an old patrol cap. Please say I can give that to that crazy person. This is the style of cap the army used to issue to soldiers, but doesn't anymore. Some decades hence, it will be lost to history and then reinvented from scratch. Cool. This is less cool. This is demonic. Somebody left their knapsack behind. You dig through the knapsack and find a note. A cryptic note about ley lines. A note from the necromancer about one of his cultist flunkies. Okay. There's an evil-looking leather-bound tome. An introductory to Nex-Mex. This black-covered book, written in black ink on black paper, which must be real fun to read, is a primer in the arts of the southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Nex-Mex, which honestly sounds more like something you'd bar for Ferengi. It gives you the grinning skull skill. The last thing is there's a diary, which should say leave in there in case the owner comes looking for it, but we will read it anyway. It seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several yellows were reanimating the dead soldiers here, on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came, and they raised the officers, who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Interesting. Cool. Can I read that book then? Yes, read the book. Seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Yes, because you'll probably hurt your eyes horribly trying to read it. Yeah, let's get over it. What? Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words on the page, but you can nonetheless read them, and your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. As you turn over the large page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. What does this do? Grinning skulls. Skulls are scary, and ghosts are scary. You know what could be double scary? Yes, you do. Okay, well I guess that's fitting. I mean, it's probably nearly Halloween. Can I put these in my necromancer journal? Yes, I could. I put that in my necromancer journal and I didn't get anything else. Okay, good. Okay, so there's nothing else here. What have we got here? Let's see. There's no names on these stones. There's a patch of pepperoni mold growing out of this grave. Okay, anything else around here? This mass grave is absolutely teeming with skeletal riflemen, and they don't seem interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you were itching for a fight. The one wandering nearest at the end of the pit seems to notice you. Okie dokie, let's have a... Oh goodness, let's have a go with this then. So what does this do? Will deal 6 spooky damage. Oh, cool, okay. Should I stab it? Oh goodness, that doesn't do much damage at all. He's got 61 health. I am so screwed. Oh dear. I think I am just going to actually, could I use one of these special bullets? Poison them, set them on fire, but he's a skeleton. He's probably going to be immune to most attacks. I'm just going to shoot him. Oh goodness. Will you shoot her target for 0 damage? Oh, come on. This may have been a horrific mistake. Okay, this could go sort of alright if you don't really know what the word alright means. What does that do? Oh, you gain some stuff. Alright then, right. I'm just gonna keep shooting this guy, frankly, because I don't think I'm gonna have much of a alternative option. I can't build that. I can literally just shoot him for nothing. Yes. Okay. Well, she's built a hell of a wall there, so I seem to be at a significant advantage. Let me just get rid of this fly and waste some more ammunition, and we'll deal with this kid. That wall has survived the entire fight, which lasted like 8 turns. You brush yourself off, collect your loot, and climb back out of the pit with some more military-grade whiskey. Hooray! I'm not convinced that achieved anything, but never mind. Let's just get on with life. Let's see what we've got inside of these buildings. Right, into the mess hall. What do we have in these boxes? Still requires the lock-picking skill, and I still don't have it. This is not locked, but it does give you 3 needles, so let's use a few of them. Silver bullet. Could that come in handy for anything? Cool and smooth as a mountain stream propelled by gunpowder through the flesh of your enemies. Deals extra damage against cows and other such demonic creatures. Sounds cool. A full canteen. There is some very old water in this very old canteen. Isn't all water like as old as everything? Like as old as it can be? Because like drinking water and stuff, it doesn't actually like consume the water, it just like moves it around. Never mind, we're not here to discuss the philosophy of carbon dating water. We are here to play this ridiculous game. Drinking it would probably give you tetanus, which was discovered very recently, which probably means that we haven't got a cure for it. In addition to lead, this bullet is made of a substance that is highly poisonous. Yes, the chemical bullet. Okie dokie, which isn't the name of a band. Honest. Right. Hard tack and more smelling salts. Again, more interesting stuff. And again, I need the frickin' lockpicking skill. How the hell do I get that? Presumably by finding some sort of book, like I found the Quinning Skull symbol. This has got to be full of a lot of stuff. The shelves are filled with skeleton armies food supplies. You pick up a box at random and read it. Sugared brains, smoked ants, sugared skin, sugared oyster shells. They have a sweet tooth, don't they? I mean, I guess they've got a lot of teeth, but that's not the point. Creamed bat wings. That hasn't aged badly in the past 3 years. Salted mildew, dried slug, sugared crickets, stewed grubs, pressed maggots, pressed sand, dried blood, candied slugs that will tell you exactly how bad that outfit of yours is. And not a heck of a lot else. Okay, it doesn't know there's anything special here. I just need to come and get like something later, but it seems like this is about all we've got. Do we want the strategy or the privy? I'm just gonna go here, frankly. It's a giant map of the region. Does it compare with mine? Yeah, basically exactly the same as mine. Fantastic. This table has a little model of the region on it. Those are always cool. I like those. These toilets are all very clean. Flush one. Take that toilet. Flush the next one. This is a toilet. The flush handle is missing though. No. My life is not longer complete. Excuse me, pardon me, sorry, pardon me, I do apologise. Okie dokie, I think we have the hat that man wanted. What? You encounter a cowpoke. Trying to ride a horse up a 45 degree surface of a rocky ridge, and they're both having a hard time, but I haven't got enough muscle. Oh dear, do I have like some XP to spend? I have 200 XP, I should probably spend on something. Oh, I could get my hornswoggle and my dickerin up. Ooh. Yeah, my muscle was far too low. I'm gonna go for hornswoggle and an extra amount of dickerinism. Dickerinism, yes. That's a phrase and a half. I think I have a hat for you. Yes, indeed, I found a hat. Nice, man. Barter is like commerce, man, except natural. You can dig it right. Strange head sack. Oh, goodness. This hat is more like a sack, woven from red and gold and green wool. It's like something out of a dream. A dream more like a frickin' nightmare, if you ask me. Right. What next? What next to do? Let's ask Susie. Other than just going and talking to the railroad company. What do you think we should do next? Any other ideas? Let's just poke around Dirtwater to see if anyone needs help. Anything else? You should take the secret recipe back to the chef in Dirtwater. Thank you for the reminder. I'd completely forgotten to do that. To the extent that I honestly couldn't even tell you what that was all about. A ghostly translucent bandit on a ghostly translucent horse rides up and points his ghostly translucent rifle at you, demanding all of your ghostly translucent valuables. I mean, he doesn't actually specify that your valuables should be ghostly translucent, but he doesn't seem like he'd have any use for regular ones. You haven't even got any legs, mate. This is not going to be much of a fight. Just take a bullet to the brain. Or a bullet to the ethereality, ectoplasm, whatever it is you have. Oh, okay, so that's spooky damage. It's basically the same as everything else. Let me try and stab him with a knife, because that's definitely how ghosts work. I know, I've seen Ghostbusters. No, I haven't. You showed that bandit you weren't afraid of any ghostly translucent jerks. Oh, this is my new hat. This is my new hat. This is a good hat to wear if you really want people to still be able to see your hair while it's raining. A bit of ectoplasm. You're not sure what part of the ghost this is. It's probably best not to think about it, particularly when you try to eat the accursed thing. Oh, yes. I have a ghost hat. I am so putting this on. Yes, I am so putting this ghost hat on. That looks terrible. I wonder if I could shove a phonograph to the back of this horse. No, genuinely, that looks awful. Absolutely awful. But, at the same time, it kinda matches my horse. It kinda matches my horse. Oh goodness, I don't think I will keep it, but we'll keep it for the here and now. Okay, do we have this thing to get back? Have you got the recipe yet? Yes, that's right, from the Dave Yard, I remember now. Thanks a million. Now my slob will be world famous. Here, let me give you a little something for your trouble. It fell in the slob, but it's still good. The sloppy toppy. Now I don't know what I want. Do I want this, or do I want that? I kinda like that. I kinda like that. Because it actually has the top hat. Not a top hat that tall. That looks like at least an 8-inch. Mine's only 6 inches. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes, that's right, hats. Yes, my hat isn't as tall as that one. Anyway, let's move swiftly on to anything else. Actually something like brief that we could do, because we haven't got a hell of a lot of time. Let's just check my mail, see if I've had anything in response to that postcard I sent. Seems not. Right ho. Was there anything about a baker? I guess I could ask. Could I ask the guy here if he'd like a baker, perhaps? I ain't nothing else for you to do. If you want my world famous slop, you can buy it outside like everyone else. What about the bartender? Louis, I believe his name was. Needing help with anything? No, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, I might try near the jailhouse. Yeah, so I don't think, I don't know, maybe it's a different town. Maybe a different town I could find the vacancy for the baker. McBumchiller takes a weird turn somewhere, and you find yourself completely surrounded by old dead trees. Where are you? I don't know, but it sounds like the beginning of a horror game. A grey mist closes in on you as McBumchiller marches confidently through the gnarled and ancient forest. You shudder. McBumchiller stops. My idiot. Through the fog ahead, you see a shape. You dismount to investigate, and it reveals itself to be the shape of a pedestal, topped with a book. Take the book. A chill runs down your spine as you touch the book. Fundamentals of Next Mix. I'm gonna need it, it would seem. Okie dokie, what have we got here? Raises the skeletal buddy skill. Excellent. Contains some basic rituals and incantations for Next Max, although enough to get a single skeleton around and moving anyway. Yes. Read it, I said. The dark arts are no laughing matter. I don't care. Read the accursed thing. The words crawl off the page and into your eyes like worms. The worms burrow into your brain and then whisper stuff to you about cool things you can do with other people's bones. Yes, and after we parted ways, they went on to write the Kama Sutra, I suppose. Raise skeletal body. You can ensorcel skeleton bones and use them to summon skeletons to protect you in combat. Examine skeleton bones in your inventory to enchant them. Ah, cool. Your hair instantly loses all of its colour. Your hair has permanently gone white due to your meddling in affairs with another. Okay, I thought you were joking about it being a problem. Oh, blast. That's... Oh, marvellous. Can I actually see that if I go back to the ghost hat? Oh yeah, I didn't have any hat. I didn't have any hair on before, so what the hell did I expect? Oh, goodness. There is a demon cow. You are going to have to deal with this demon cow. Let's deal with the demon cow. Whoa. Okay, this is a hell of a problem. I'm gonna have to use this, aren't I? I am so dead. Ah, now I have another skill. Marvellous. Could I, what could I do? Deal spooky damage. None of these, like, I have to do I need like 10 hits on this character. Tear was the targets for 2 rounds. Yes, use that. Please work. I mean, it's a lasso on a cow. It's got to work. Marvellous, 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 marvellous. Okay, right. Set the target on fire. Yes, marvellous. And also poison them. Right, and now shoot them properly. There we go. Now they're taking lots of damage, and they're still stunned, so I'm going to shoot them again. and then blast the effects should kill him before he has the opportunity to kill me. Marvellous. I very nearly died then. You banish that demonic cow from the realm. Get the hence, little doggy, whatever the hell that means. A roasted cow tongue. A lot of people don't like the idea of eating something that can taste your back, and believe me, nothing about this particular cow tongue is going to change their mind. They're taken by force from one of the lessers of the region's demonic cows. Susie carves another knot into the stock of her rifle. I don't know why the hell you did that, because you didn't even fire the rifle. You turned up, you got horned, and then you died. Way to go! Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Right, I'm a little bit conscious of time. I'm glad that Susie's become stronger, because that should hopefully make it a little bit easier for her to continue fighting next time. Do you have anything to say about the ranch? Damn it, damn the cows, I ain't letting them get away with this. Why do you think they do it, do you think? Ain't no reason, just what they do. Ascribing reason to these beasts is hog feathers and duck feed. I think that is an excellent sentiment to end this episode on. So we finally met our first cow. We engaged in some commerce with a crazy person. What else did we do? We arrested lots of people. We encountered a skeleton army, and all the colour's gone out of my hair. Marvellous. Okay, so is that like a trade-off you get with these books? Then, like, you get the skills, but, yeah, grinning skull. So you can get these sorts of skills, but then you take a penalty for them. Didn't I have a skeleton bone? Yes, I do. You don't have a bone to pick, you don't have a bone. You cast some writhing glyphs on the bone with your penknife and hiss black words at them. The bone shivers, eager to please. You've bound an unfortunate spirit in this bone. At your urging, it will spring forth into an entire skeleton and get between you and what would justifiably do you harm. This item is used in combat. Oh, I don't think I'll be reading any more of those books just in case anything else of mine falls off. But never mind. That will do. I don't know why I'm playing the xylophone on my knees, but never mind. I've got a hell of a hat on, and I guess now at least I've got my ghostly hair to match my ghostly hat to go with my ghostly horse. Marvellous. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other and good night.